Morning. Felt like talking. Concurrently at the same time, go through some of the head toe stuff that I do pretty well after every major activity. Saturday's got in the habit of bringing the bike home now, and I do 11K down to a known main route stop sign, turn around, come back. It's got about 55-meter elevation in total. That's mostly uphill all the way back, and too often wind for more than halfway. After that, I'll now go straight into a 5K walk with the dog, and for the bike ride I'll come in about 32 to 33 minutes. 5K walk, I'm now consistently below 40 minutes. Also, what's happened the last couple of weeks, my left leg, that left knee, is, well, as far as I can tell, 100% able to go straight in line with how well my right leg can. Still a couple of tender moments, toss up behind my kneecap and in my glutes, but all in all, that's coming along. And last week I wound up having a spot inside my thigh that ran down to the Achilles and tied into my hip flexors or flexors? Yeah, one of the two. Into the rear, just under the glutes. And I felt that entire band lengthen. So, it's been a pretty good couple of weeks. Not a bad way to start off year 4. And yeah, when I look up, often now my eyes are closed. I find it a lot easier to maintain my balance. And if I were to do the cross leg, arms across your chest, head tilt up method, I bet you I'd be well above the 15 seconds recommended for age group. Don't feel like trying it right now. Now, for the longest time, those head turns were my main form of neck exercises, and it started off with just doing a 10-second hold. Now I'm up to about 40 each side, and it's as far over as I can get it. After that, I got into early, get my shoulders going, and I'll use bands, light weights, etc. And when I first started trying to do this wide range shoulder circles, there'd be nothing but clicks, clacks, aches, pains, and no way. But I'll play around instead of my hands, palms, notice, feel out, and develop different sets of muscles. Those simple hand movements on my forearms bring forward and back. I'll generally go about 40 each time. You know, while I'm talking, I don't have the ability to do a 100% count. When I'm not talking, I'm counting every rep. That also helps neuroplasticity, get your mind into doing it automatically, and you're paying attention to what you're doing and how you're doing it. If not, daydream. I've been caught doing that as well. That's why I learned how to actively count. I believe I've already showed this. Just a rake handle. Eventually I'll get around to getting proper equipment, but I'm still digging the grabbing the random stuff I have around the house. Now, I didn't get into full torso rotations or whatever you want to call this in the beginning, because I had a lot of issues to feel out. And doing this type of movement, when the hip's down, there was no way my left leg would have allowed it. Then I had to develop mind-body connection and start working on the other parts that hurt. As I've said before, at times it's like playing a game of whack-a-mole. But how does that go? You're consistent enough, body adapts. All kinds of little benefits happen with that. And when your brain starts getting those biochemical washes, stuff it enjoys and thrives on, good things happen to your mental health. You don't get stuck in those Karen level logic loops like the baseball thief, where everybody ranting and raving about this political party or that political party. Meanwhile, their bodies are falling apart and they're stuck in the stress loops of pain they don't have a clue how to get rid of. And if you ask them, they'll tell you absolutely nothing is wrong. Yeah, screw that. All right, that's mostly what I do for head, neck, shoulders, a bit of the torso. And right now, concurrently, I'm getting my hammies on a 90-degree straight back hold. Doesn't matter that my arms are out here, but I have transitioned into doing the ground, whatever you want to call this, I don't really care. It does feel good though, and as I've showed before, starts getting the inside of the groin, helps my feet display naturally, which if you're into the spiritual side of it, or the Zen moment, the grounding effect, yeah, whatever you want to call it, different dynamic, spinning my head around, and boy does that challenge my balance. And just holding it, feeling it out. Yeah, there's no way I could do this at the start of the summer. None at all. Being able to get down, hold and maintain a deep squat. I could do it. I could do it very well for my 58 years around this planet. It didn't feel as comfortable as I do now. That only really opened up the last few weeks. Fun things happen if, no matter what shape you're in, you take stock where you're at. You see where your limits are at. You work to understand them. In the end, you work to expand them. Go for being active. 40 minutes a day, 45 minutes a day. Once you get that and you're consistent at it, try and do it for 90. You'll find achieving the 40 minutes gets easier the more you try it. 90, just another goal to reach for. And what you do during that time, ultimately, what can you do? I chose walking. In order to walk at the pace I was keeping, I needed to stretch in order to be able to do it the next day. Stretching identified spots that I wasn't aware I couldn't do. Getting up and down off the floor was one of them. So that was my boundary. Those were my restrictions, and I tested them until I could move beyond them. Yeah, it sucked, but I didn't take, yeah, I can't do this, for an answer. Most of the things I picked up and started doing, the way my legs were moving right now, shit, that was a start state. being able to hold myself up like this without my feet cramping up on me, yeah, it wasn't happening. Doing these, anything over 10 seconds, yeah, it took a full year to get up to 10 seconds. Freestanding like this, continual improvements. My shoe came untied during the walk. No hesitation. Got down, one knee, did it up, started walking, no more than 5 seconds. No, I wasn't like that in the beginning. But I sure as I'm glad I am now. All right, almost up to 11 minutes of me speaking, oh joy. And I got to finish off doing what I'm doing. And on Saturday, take time, relax. You have a good day.